Welcome back, dear viewers. You are watching Close Up. Moving over the second item. The Ethiopian Red Cross Society, ERCS, as an auxiliary body to the government of Ethiopia, works closely with the disaster risk management and food security sector of the Ministry of Agriculture. Currently, ERCS is engaged in boosting production and productivity of farmers in Bale zone of Oromia region through rehabilitating irrigation development projects there. Abata Hailu was in Bale and has this report for you.
Established in 1935, the Ethiopian Red Cross Society has 76 years of humanitarian service. It's a member of the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies, the world's largest volunteer-based humanitarian networks. ERCS enjoys the support of 2.6 million fee-paying members and 76,000 Red Cross youth volunteers. The Ethiopian Red Cross Society has a number of mandated responsibilities which include responding to needs of victims dislocated by man-made and natural disaster and assisting victims' effort to rehabilitate and become self-reliant through participation in development activities. The Ethiopian Red Cross Society, as an auxiliary body to the government of Ethiopia, works closely with the disaster risk management and food security sector of the Ministry of Agriculture. European Union, German Red Cross and the Ethiopian Red Cross Society Food Facility Project is one of the emergency projects implemented under ERCS in Goro and districts in Bale zone of Oromia region. 2010-11, ERCS distributed various improved agriculture inputs, including seeds and fertilizers, to more than 12,000 households. Secretary General of the Ethiopian Red Cross Society, First Worku, highlighted the importance of providing timely improved seeds and other agricultural support to farmers.
The purpose of the Ethiopian Red Cross involvement in this community was some of the reasons that we came into this community was the drought. And because of the drought, the community had food shortages. We helped with those food shortages, but we actually worked in rehabilitation and reestablishment of the community, which is we gave seedlings so that the community can grow plants again, can plant again, and can be self-sustained.
According to the Secretary General, this will reduce food security crises that might occur in the stated areas. Likewise, ERCS hand over 3 irrigation schemes and 4 warehouses it's built in Bale zone at a cost of over 23 million birr. Located in Goro district, Melkabuta irrigation project had not been functioning for 24 years, mainly due to silt deposits. Flow of water was hampered due to improper design of canal distraction. After the technical problems were solved by ERCS, over 151 hectares of land have been irrigated and benefited 140 households. Muhammad Usman, a local farmer in the district, recalled the challenges he and his friends used to face due to lack of well-developed irrigation schemes in the area.
Previously, I used to wait for irrigation water to develop my farm. It was difficult to irrigate my farm with this scarce water. I had wasted my time. Now I'm doing my job effectively. I get enough water to develop my farm. I'm now getting lofty money.
Ginnir irrigation site located in Ginnir districts had not equally served upstream and downstream residents due to technical problems. After the construction of new division box at Weir site, installation of new intake gate and sluice gate were reached both up and downstream residents equally and benefit 678 households. Similarly, after some renovation works and construction of 65-meter-long flood protection wall, Oda Roba irrigation scheme has helped 295 households develop 298.75 hectares of land. Engineer Girma Asfaw, manager of Thiska Construction Red Cross project, says the rehabilitation activities would maximize the water holding capacity of irrigation scheme,
which has about 750 meter lined canal. From that, it has also about 1.7 kilometer secondary canal that takes the water from this pond. As you see it, this pond is also part of this rehabilitation work because it has been previously filled with the silt, and removal of the silt was also part of this project. And all, as you see it, It also comprises installation of off-takes and the division box gates, and generally also it has a component. The water that is going to be accumulated in this, as you, this pond is 50 by 52 meter, about 1,000 meter cube water.
Ethiopian Red Cross Society says the rehabilitated irrigation schemes would maximize the current fruit and vegetable production from 30 to 50%. Nursery sites development activities also underway in both districts. The warehouses constructed by ERCS have strong capacity of over 200 metric tons and targeted to serve more than 1,000 households. The locals explain how the warehouses alleviate their problem.
Both the warehouses and business centers would have a big contribution in improving our traditional way of living. We can store what we produce safely and sell it at a reasonable price accordingly. What the Ethiopian Red Cross did for us is really great. It alleviates our problem, as we previously couldn't store our crop properly. We were not able to get appropriate benefit from the market. But now, the coming into being of the warehouses and business centers give us confidence in addressing the problem we face.
Freud speaks how the project is benefiting community.
Even in the construction of the storage, the food storage, the watersheds, the storages, the purpose of them is for the community to learn to store food and whenever they're not using it, to store it and then reuse it. The seeds, there are times when they're going to use the seeds, so they have to store them. When they store them at home, they get ruined due to various problems because of storage problems. So this area, this shades, the storage, that was really a critical issue for the community, especially the ones that don't have enough money to build their own shading. So that's what Ethiopian Red Cross did with the help of these two partners to build this storage for those that have seedlings but they need to store it and reuse it.
German Red Cross Ethiopia Program Coordinator Alfred Herzanor said his organization's endeavors in collaboration with Ethiopian Red Cross Society in the agriculture sector would boost Ethiopia's safety net program.
Well, I believe that we get on a local level, we get a great deal of cooperation from the government and the local authorities. I believe that there is a great interest for in the development of the country, and this is noticeable if you cooperate or if you coordinate with local authorities here.